It's a good question. So the data is showing us that tech spending by hotels isn't actually increasing that much, but where they're spending it is changing quite a lot. So we're seeing more spend on cloud, so cloud systems. We're seeing more spending on systems like revenue management, so revenue enabling, profit optimization, revenue optimization types of technologies is growing. And whereas before maybe 10 to 20% of hotels had that, now it's becoming available to a lot more hotels. And now the next push we think will be AI and seeing how that will have an impact. But as I said, overall, spending on technology still is a very small part of the total spending that a hotel does. And it will increase potentially a little bit, but not that much. So there is a lot of automation that's happening in the industry. There's a lot of technology. If you look here at ITB, there's a lot of technology players that are trying to automate a lot of different parts of the industry. What we're seeing a lot today is that AI is everywhere and everyone's talking about AI, but I think from a technology vendor perspective, we're still trying to figure out what exactly can AI do for a hotelier, and hoteliers are obviously trying to find that out themselves as well. Where can they actually use systems to automate certain processes and use AI to maybe do that even better or even more. So I think automation is still the key. The industry is not always at the forefront of innovation, and so there's still a lot of processes, both from a distribution point of view and from an operational point of view, that can be automated, that can be made better, so that actual operators, actual people that work in the hotels can actually spend more time on providing that hospitality rather than having to work in systems and type stuff into a computer. So that's where still the bulk of work needs to be done, but AI is definitely something we start to see more and more, and people are interested in seeing what it can do for them. That's a really good question. Obviously I don't have a glass ball, so I don't know what's going to happen in 5 years. I think at the moment AI is so rapidly evolving and innovating that it's really hard to say what's going to come down the line. But what I can see today, the real question, especially with AI, is how does it change the booking behavior of guests? And that's where we start to see more and more generative AI having an impact on how people search for hotels, how they book for hotels, etc. I think in 5 years' time, the vast impact that AI will have is more on the operational side. So thinking around every person that works in a hotel has a personalized assistant who tells them, say, every day in the morning, these are the 3 points you need to be aware of. This is what happened last night. You need to make decisions on these things. Here's something for you to review, and really being able to proactively help people in the hotel industry to make better decisions, to be more strategic, and to make more revenue. And that's probably where the biggest impact will be in the next 5 years. So at Mews, we acquired a company called DataChat last year, which is a small US-based company which has, I believe, about 25 AI engineers. They have experience in building agentic layers, agentic agents, and I'm really excited in sort of the next year to see what they come up with. They work as a sort of a small company within Mews. They're starting to build these colleagues now, these co-workers that can help people in the industry and in the hotels to actually take some of their work off their plate. And like I said before, that's really about automating some of the mundane tasks, the filling in spreadsheets, the filling in reservations, and let an AI do that for you while you actually engage with the guest and actually have a conversation and be hospitable. And so in the next year, we'll start to see more and more of that in our system, and I'm really excited about that.